In the modern era, where busyness and rampant consumerism have become societal norms, we often find ourselves caught up in the race to seek happiness through external things. Owning assets, accumulating wealth, or achieving fame and power seems to be the measure of success. However, amidst these pressures, some have begun to turn to the philosophy of minimalism, letting go to achieve a more peaceful life. Letting go, in this philosophy, is not simply about abandoning unnecessary material possessions. It is a journey of self-discovery, realizing what truly matters, and releasing things that do not provide spiritual value. This allows you to create space for personal growth and reach inner wealth. In this article, we will delve deeper into the concept of letting go as true wealth, while exploring how minimalism brings profound changes to our lives. In the modern world, wealth is often defined through material means, money, assets, and tangible things that we can count. But is that all there is? Wealth can be understood in broader, deeper terms. It is not only about possessing material things but also about inner peace, freedom of mind, and a profound understanding of life. Material possessions are a core element in the traditional definition of wealth. Money and assets can help us achieve comfort and security in life. However, continuous accumulation of wealth can lead to anxiety, stress over protection, maintenance, and even the drive to increase it further. People easily fall into the trap of ambition, always feeling insufficient even when they have much. Contrary to this notion, true wealth comes from within. It is the ability to feel happiness from simple things, peace of mind when no longer bound by unnecessary expectations or desires. When we let go of mental and material burdens, we find the freedom to live a more meaningful life. Wealth is not only measured by money but also through the quality of relationships. Maintaining good, sustainable, and sincere relationships brings a sense of fulfillment and emotional support. Letting go of toxic relationships is also part of the journey to seeking spiritual wealth. Minimalism, is not just about living in a house with fewer possessions or discarding unnecessary items. It is a deep philosophy of life, emphasizing focusing on what is truly important and letting go of the unnecessary. Minimalism is not just about clearing physical space, it is about living in a way that lightens the spirit and brings peace. Minimalism has its roots in various cultures and traditions. In art, minimalism emerged in the 20th century as a response to the complexity and excess of modern art. But in lifestyle, this philosophy is heavily influenced by Eastern thought, particularly Buddhism and meditation. In Buddhism, letting go is a core part of attaining enlightenment, helping people escape the cycle of suffering. Today, the minimalist lifestyle has become a global trend, with both celebrities and ordinary people seeking to simplify their lives. The development of technology and social media has made modern life more complicated than ever. People increasingly yearn for simplicity, peace, and lightness of mind. Minimalism is the answer to this need. Letting go brings freedom on many levels, from freedom from material constraints to freedom from societal pressures and self-imposed expectations. When we no longer depend on possession or control, we can truly live freely, enjoying life to the fullest. Ownership, whether of assets or relationships, comes with responsibilities. Owning too much can lead to anxiety, pressure to protect and maintain what we have. In many cases, ownership becomes a burden, causing worry and robbing us of freedom. For instance, people with many assets often have to invest time, money, and effort into upkeep, making them tied down by material things. Letting go is not just about relinquishing material things but also a way to free the mind from unnecessary expectations and pressures. When we release our expectations about life, we feel freer to enjoy the present and live more authentically. Letting go also helps eliminate negative feelings like jealousy, fear, and disappointment, bringing peace to the soul. Minimalism is not only about owning fewer things, but it also profoundly impacts various aspects of life. Applying the philosophy of letting go and minimalism in different areas can bring both material and spiritual benefits. Below are real-life examples of how minimalism can affect areas such as personal finance, relationships, and careers. One of the most apparent areas where minimalism can be applied is personal finance. In modern society, people often overspend on unnecessary things to achieve temporary happiness. But the truth is, spending more does not make us feel happier in the long run. Saving through reduced spending, by letting go of unnecessary consumer needs, we can save a significant amount of money. Avoiding purchases that do not provide long-term value not only helps you save more but also reduces financial anxiety. Financial freedom: when spending is minimized, we can achieve financial freedom faster. This allows us to no longer worry excessively about income and focus on more important life goals. In personal relationships, applying the philosophy of letting go can help improve the quality of relationships. We are often bound by unnecessary or toxic relationships, making life heavier. Letting go of negative relationships: not all relationships are worth maintaining. Relationships that do not bring positive value, or even harm you, can be a burden. Letting go of these relationships frees your spirit, creating space for healthy and sincere connections. Focusing on quality relationships, instead of trying to maintain too many superficial relationships, minimalism reminds us to focus on building and sustaining truly meaningful relationships. The quality of relationships is more important than the quantity. Work pressure, societal expectations, and personal ambition can push us to the point of exhaustion. However, the philosophy of letting go can help us achieve better balance in work and life. Letting go of excessive ambition, while striving for progress is good, pursuing too many goals at once can lead to burnout. Letting go of excessive ambition allows you to focus on truly important goals, achieving a balance between work and life. Optimizing productivity: instead of doing multiple things at once and getting average results, minimalism encourages focusing on fewer tasks but achieving high quality. This not only boosts productivity but also reduces stress. To apply minimalism to daily life, it is important to take practical and concrete steps. Below are some guidelines to begin this journey, from decluttering living spaces, minimizing possessions, to changing habits and mindsets. One of the first steps to beginning the minimalist lifestyle is reducing unnecessary items around you. This not only helps make your living space tidier but also makes you feel lighter mentally. The one in, one out rule: every time you want to add a new item to your life, try letting go of an old one. This rule helps you maintain balance in ownership and prevents your life from being overwhelmed by excess material things. Selecting what truly brings value: evaluate whether each item in your life brings long-term value and discard what is unnecessary. Living spaces greatly influence our mental state. A cluttered living space can make the mind feel stressed, while a tidy, minimalist space brings comfort and relaxation. Rearranging the living space: start with areas that easily get cluttered, such as the living room, kitchen, or bedroom. By keeping everything simple and organized, you will notice positive changes in your mental state. Connecting space and spirit: the neatness and tidiness of the living space can help your mind become clearer and lighter. Minimalism does not only apply to the physical world but can also be applied to the mind. Eliminating negative habits and unnecessary thoughts will help you feel freer mentally. Eliminating habits that do not bring value: instead of focusing energy on unimportant activities, focus on habits that help you develop yourself, such as meditation, exercise, or learning something new. Freeing the mind from negative thoughts: Minimalism in thinking helps you let go of unnecessary worries and focus on positive things, bringing inner peace. One of the biggest misunderstandings about letting go is the fear of loss. Many fear that if they let go of something, they will lose part of themselves or their security. However, letting go is not about loss, it is a way to create space for better things, both materially and spiritually. Many studies have shown that experiences bring longer-lasting happiness than material possessions. Memories of beautiful experiences last in the mind, while material things gradually lose their value over time. The value of experience: instead of spending money on luxury goods, invest in meaningful experiences such as travel, learning something new, or spending time with loved ones. Focusing on experiences over possessions, letting go of unnecessary material desires helps us focus on creating rich and memorable experiences. Expectations and fear are two factors that often make us feel mentally bound. When you let go of unrealistic expectations and fear of the future, you will feel freer to live the present life fully. Reducing expectations: setting too many expectations for yourself or others can lead to disappointment. Learn to let go of unnecessary expectations to enjoy the present life. Overcoming fear: the fear of loss, failure, or an uncertain future can keep you in a constant state of stress. Letting go of fear helps you live a freer and more peaceful life. In the end, true wealth is not measured by how many assets you own, but by how you perceive life. Letting go is not about giving up or losing, but about choosing to live a lighter, more peaceful, and meaningful life. Minimalism helps us focus on what truly matters, not only in material things but also in the soul. True wealth is the ability to be free, peaceful, and internally happy, things that cannot be bought with money but can be achieved through letting go and living simply.